The Dream Team. The Home Ownership Dream Team. Tracy Conyers. Gregory Clark. Chantel Newman. Bridget Gilder. Raymond and Stacy Lewis. The Home Ownership Dream Team.
Hi everybody, welcome to the HomeOwnership Dream Team Show. We are so excited to have you to join us again. We are here today. We have a guest, a lovely guest, Ms. Reeva Williams. Everybody of the Reeva Williams Show. So my name is Tracy Conyers, Realtor, Keller Williams. We have Bridget Gilder, Gilder Insurance. We have Chantel Newman, Town Square Mortgage. We have Raymond and Stacy Lewis with Credit One Solutions. And we're unfortunately missing one today, but Gregory Clark, he is with Legendary Inspections, and he is a part of this great team. So kudos out to everybody. We want to go ahead and start with Ms. Reeva Williams. She has been an inspiration. I love her enthusiasm. I love what she does in the community. She's starting out just as we have, and I just want to have some questions for you, Ms. Reeva. How did you get started? What's going on? And, how did all of this come about for you?
Well, I'm glad you asked. The Reeva Williams Show actually came about. We're in the world, we always see some of the worst things that's happening in the world. You see it on TV, you'll see it on the radio, you'll see it on Facebook, media, just all over the world. They're always inputting the bad things, and nobody never really recognized the good things or the good people. And so God has birthed this ministry inside of me, and he's allowed me to be able to have an eye to recognize the great people that's doing great things. And so again, when I see you all doing great things, people been blessed, people having homes, and even people my age. And so that inspired me to let someone know that, hey, there's great people in the world. And so to see these great people, let's put them on the show. Let's bring them on the show. That's what my show is about. It's to show the world about the great people that's doing great things in the world, and great people is on the Reeva Williams Show. And so I had to bring you guys on the show. I see someone 19 years old to get a house with you guys. And I know you all probably talk about it, and I was like, this is amazing. To be able to show the younger generation, the generation of now is what I call it.
Right.
I'm a millennium. I'm 26 years old, and so to see this, it was able to say that, hey, young man, young woman, keep going. There's great people that are still aligned in the future for us to make our future great. And so that's what the Reeva Williams Show came about, just to pretty much inspire people to keep on going. There's great people that's doing great things. And so again, Home Ownership Dream Team, I'm just so grateful to be able to encounter you guys, to be a part of this, be a part of the team, and be a part of the family. I always say God always has a connection that he likes to input, and so we can't run away from his connection. And so that's why it was no coincidence that we all bonded together, but that's exactly why the Reeva Williams Show came about.
Oh, yeah. And I always say, at the end of my posts, I always say, God, thank you for sealing up the camp and blessing those you have sent, blessing those that are in now, and those that you are sending. And it's always been that divine connection. God always send his people devil, please keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Bring your people so we can set out to do what you and your word has said. And so, like you said, it's a divine encounter.
Absolutely.
To be able to come across. Because one thing, I'm not computer savvy and internet savvy. So for me to even be able to connect and find, you came across with me, and I started watching your show, and I was like, look, another servant.
Absolutely.
So that was another part of excitement for me, that you were, there for us. And so now I know that you do have a church.
Absolutely.
You and your husband. So let's share about that. How long have you been with, doing that?
Absolutely. So this is actually our 5th month. a new ministry. Again, my husband is Pastor Joseph Keith Williams Jr. and our church home is Life Changing Worship Assembly, and I am the co-pastor as well at our church. And it is located in Beaumont, Texas, downtown Beaumont, 592 Magazine Street. So please, if you ever want to come and visit and also be a part of the show, be a part of this great team, you are welcome. And so absolutely, the ministry is about, and it's just pretty much, loving our people, and then letting them see the lights, being the light of the world, being the salt of the world for Christ, and just really trying to love on people and show people Christ what the Lord is doing in the city of Beaumont, Texas.
Exactly. And like you said, around the world, I know I've been watching people been coming, sharing their gifts and in song or
Absolutely.
through shirts, whatever ministry that God has given them that is being a blessing. And so we just have to stay focused on our dreams, our vision boards, and things like that. Because right now with the pandemic, some things have slowed down. You got to ask yourself, where am I? Where am I with my dreams and my goals and whatever? And I posted a thing on Friday. Somebody asked, where do you plan to be on in 5 years? I'm trying to make it to Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight every day. We get up in the mornings and stuff, and we wake up and it's a fight. You see people either illnesses or some losing a loved one, different things like that. So we have to pray, stay prayed up, and we got haters, we have enemies or whatever, but God said He'll make them our footstool. So you can't even worry about those people. You got to be around people that celebrate us,
Absolutely.
that love us, and if that's not the case, then go out, hey, send me in the strong tower, keep me protected. Let me run in and hide me from devilment. So that's what it is, and we all love the Lord and everything, and we're all according to His purpose. So, what would you like to say, Miss Lou?
Oh man, you know what? We miss you guys. We have this pandemic has actually had us bottled in. And we miss you guys. We were so excited to be able to go ahead and start taping again, and just to be here. We have a wealth of information for you guys. We always say knowledge is power. There has been a lot of changes due to COVID-19 in the real estate industry, but I put a strong but on there. People are still buying homes. We want to change you from being a renter to an owner. So we're going to go over some do's and don'ts, some new guidelines. We're going to talk about your credit, Mr. Raymond and Stacey Lewis. What do they always say? What happens? Credit. What happens? It starts and ends with credit. It starts and ends with credit. So we're definitely going to go ahead and speak about your credit again. We have Ms. Gilder here. We're gonna, we are still in hurricane season, so we're gonna talk about insurance to insure your greatest assets. So I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited for Ms. Reeva to be here. Excited to be back together again. Obviously we're in a new setting, from our living room to yours.
Yes, God connected us all together for a reason. Every last one of us has our input. Like I always say, none of us is smart as all of us. And with us all combined, we all see different things that we can work together to help build our community up. There's not a lot of people that's doing what we're doing that really shows that we really care. What I always tell my people is that the main focus is, what can I do to make things better? When you focus on what can you do to make things better, everything around you will change. So just with us working together, learning daily, constantly. Some people will never move unless their pressure is not here. And God allows certain things to happen with this pandemic. This pandemic is anything, it forces you to move because you have to get out your comfort zone. That's where your growth is. Everything that you want is on the other side of fear and comfort. So it's time to just start moving. But after these messages, we will definitely get back to you.
The Dream Team. The Home Ownership Dream Team. Tracy Conyers, Gregory Clark, Chantel Newman, Bridget Gilder, Raymond and Stacy Lewis. The Home Ownership Dream Team.
Hi, I'm Bridget with Bridget Gilder Insurance Agency, where my staff and I are well equipped to assist you with all of your insurance needs. We offer a wide variety of products, including homeowners, renters, auto, flood, windstorm, business insurance, bonds, and more. Please give us a call. We're happy to do a free analysis of your insurance needs and help you save money.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm Gregory Clark with Legendary Inspection Group. We're just a local home inspection company here in servicing Southeast Texas. So whenever you're ready, after you work with your lender and you guys work with your agent and you find a beautiful house and you're ready for me to go ahead and inspect it, just feel free to give us a call. We'll definitely come out as soon as possible and give you everything that you need as far regarding your home inspection. Thank you very much.
Good morning, and we'd like to welcome everyone back to our show this morning. And actually, we're all here together today, and everybody that's here on the show, my name is Stacy Lewis and my husband Raymond Lewis, and we're with Credit One Solutions. We also have Ms. Tracy Conyers with Keller Williams Realty. We have Ms. Chantel Newman here with Town Square Mortgage, and also Ms. Bridget Gilder here with Bridget Gilder Insurance, and also our special guest is here, Ms. Reeva Williams with the Reeva Williams Show. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we're so glad to have you. My name is Stacy Lewis again, and I'm with Credit One Solutions. And actually, a lot of people are under the impression that if you have credit issues, you're just a bad person. I really wouldn't agree with that. I think that you would have to have a consultation to actually find out what is actually going on. You may just have some debt that you might just need to pay down. A lot of times people get in credit issues due to divorce. They get in credit issues due to the fact of their job letting them go. And some people are just negligent, that they don't really pay their bills on time. They go out, they overspend, they overindulge, they go to the mall, they get all of the credit cards, and they feel like because they have a lot of credit, they have good credit. But it's not absolute, that's not true. That's absolutely a myth, and I don't understand why people will actually overindulge themselves in a lot of credit when they know that they can't really pay for it. My take on that is step back, analyze the situation, find out what it is that you really need. Do you really need all that credit? I mean, most people I tell, get you one or two major credit cards, which is a MasterCard or a Visa. You don't need every department store credit card, because if you have a Macy's, you have a Dillard's, you have a JCPenney's, you have a Sears, you can only use those cards in those stores. So what happens if you go out of town? What happens if your car breaks down? You can't go use the Dillard's card on a tire. Or you can't go use the JCPenney card on, you know, if your radiator goes out on your car. So basically, if you go out of town, you need a MasterCard or a Visa to reserve a room. You need a MasterCard or a Visa to get a rental car. You need a MasterCard or Visa to buy a plane ticket. You know, you can't use all of those credit cards. So basically, get you a MasterCard, get you a Visa, and use that. You can always build credit with those two. You may have a home, make sure you pay your mortgage on time. You have a car, make sure you pay your car note on time. Just get what you need. Don't overindulge, don't overspend. So that's been my take on credit, because we've seen a lot of issues come through with a lot of people that they go out and they purchase a $60,000 car knowing that they can't really purchase it due to the fact of they depended on overtime, because like right now with the pandemic going on, a lot of overtime has gone away. A lot of job hours have been cut. Then just say, for instance, if you're a husband and wife,
your wife can't work due to the fact that kids are at home, and you have no one to keep the kids.
So basically, they just buying stuff that money can't buy. So window shopping. That's the term, window shopping.
Absolutely. So you always got to not think about the now. You got to think about the future. Always think about projected things that may happen in the future. Do you have money set aside for savings? Do you have money set aside for just an emergency fund? Because emergency fund versus savings are two different things. Now, savings is money put up that you need in the event of a major happening. Your emergency fund is okay if Hurricane Rita comes through and you got to get out of town, so you can get to that money real quick. So that's been another thing as far as credit. A lot of people are maxed out with credit. They don't have any additional money. If your credit card says pay $40, pay $50. Because that $10 gonna cut down on interest, because you're gonna go spend it at McDonald's, you're gonna spend it at Burger King, you're gonna spend it at Papa Do's.
Exactly, on how to pay that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because whenever, I always tell people, whenever they don't see those credit cards going down and things like that, when you just go and make that extra payment, you know, you're going to JCPenney or whatever, and your note is $25 and you're paying $40, and you don't see it going down because the bank is wanting to make their money. So that money is going over towards that. I just was speaking with the lady the other day, and to find out that, you know, because it's nothing was new about it, but it was just another person that was a victim to the system with no knowledge, you know, a lack of knowledge, you know, and so with that we perish. So she actually been paying the mortgage 30 years. It's almost 25 years and still owed on the house. But didn't know that if you just made an extra payment on that principal all of that time, then even if it would have been $100 a month or $50 a month, and you specified principal to knock down that time, but didn't know, you know. But now she knows, so she can go ahead and hurry up and finish paying that off. But if you look at, you done purchased the house for $75,000 in this 30 years, now you done paid $370,000 for that house. You could get in the West End somewhere or something like that. If you don't know, that's what happens. So yeah, make sure you just pay on that principal so you can knock down that term.
So I have a question, Ms. Stacy. So
Yes, ma'am.
I'm always hearing that, well, you know, my credit's so bad, let me just file for bankruptcy.
Well,
Let me just file bankruptcy. And so just tell me some information on how that is just ridiculous.
well, that goes back to, I'm not an advocate of filing bankruptcy.
Okay.
Because you actually knew about all this debt that you went out there and that you actually got before you got it. Now, not considering circumstances that happen. Because a lot of people think, oh, if I go file bankruptcy, you know, I can just basically start over, whatever. That bankruptcy stays out there on your credit 7 to 10 years.
Wow.
So when you get ready to go apply for something, that bankruptcy is still sitting out there. So the first thing they think is, oh, you're not a good steward of your money, you're not a good manager. So I tell a lot of people, trust the process. If you don't have to file bankruptcy, don't file bankruptcy. Call your creditors, talk to them, set up a payment plan or a payment arrangement with them and see how you can pay those debts off.
Okay.
Because a lot of times what they'll do is if they see that your account is charged off, you call and you make a pay arrangement with them. After so many months, since the company has already considered it as a loss, you pay so much, they've already taken that out of their reserve, you can set up a settlement with them. Say, okay, if you owe $1,200, they may say, take a settlement of $500. Take the settlement of $500 and then do that. They'll report to your credit bureau that it's actually a settlement taken. And then at that point, then come see Stacy and Raymond Lewis and we'll tell you how to fix the rest of it.
I want to speak on something too, because you got to think about it. When you file bankruptcy, okay, did you fix the problem? The main thing is, if you don't realize what you did and fix your habits, the habits are still there.
Absolutely.
So you got to always look at the root cause. It's like what my mentor had told me. He said, we don't determine our future, we determine our habits. And our habits determine our future. So if you got a bunch of bad habits, okay, That's a quick fix. That's like putting a Band-Aid on a puncture wound. What's gonna happen? You're gonna bleed out.
Absolutely.
And that's what most people, that's what separates us from everybody else. They want to give you a quick fix. Don't worry about it, we're gonna fix it. But did you educate them? Did you teach them what was their problem? Did you analyze everything? I mean, that's just the main thing is get to the root cause. Get the education.
So do you all help those that have bankruptcy?
Yes.
Those are not clients that you guys just turn away, you can help them. So that's great.
We don't turn any clients away.
Absolutely.
The majority of the clients turn themselves away because they do not trust the process. They do not want to pay for any type of service. And this is the thing, if you do not trust the process, if your mind is not made up that you want to have all this taken care of, you're going to fail yourself.
Absolutely.
My thing is, make up your mind, stay focused, and we can get it done. It may be 3 months, it may be 6 months, it may be 12 months. But the thing about it is, we're here to help you. We turn no one away. We've seen credit scores 475
Wow.
that have come in. And right now, they've been in our program for 6 months. And guess where they are now? They're at a 620.
Wow.
In 6 months. But it's because they trust the process. And they did everything that we had instructed them to do. The thing about it is it's more discipline in it than anything. Us as human, we don't like pain. We don't like, the stress.
Rain.
We don't like anything. If they say no, we give up. It's not.
So tell me a little bit about the program. Exactly, like what do you guys program actually do?
Our program, we bring the clients in, we actually talk with them and find out and see exactly what's going on.
Okay.
Our company, we actually offer 11 services to the clients. It's not just credit repair, and that's what they don't understand. But when they get into it, their first thing is, oh, this is just credit repair. It's not. We actually bring you in, we teach you the process. If you would allow us to teach you the process on how the system actually works, it's a great system.
So basically like credit therapy, they get all of that in one.
I've been a counselor, I've been a counselor, everything.
Ministry.
But, like I said again, some of them will trust the process and some of them won't. But we'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Karen Harper, and this is my granddaughter, Anaya Tyler. I'm the First Lady of New Beginnings Church, located at 7045 Prutzman Road, here in Beaumont, Texas. We would like to take this opportunity to invite you to our 11 a.m. service. See you there. See you there.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm Gregory Clark with Legendary Inspection Group. We're just a local home inspection company here in servicing Southeast Texas. So whenever you're ready, after you work with your lender and you guys work with your agent and you find a beautiful house and you're ready for me to go ahead and inspect it, just feel free to give us a call. We'll definitely come out as soon as possible and give you everything that you need regarding your home inspection. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Bridget with the Bridget Gilder Insurance Agency, where my staff and I are well equipped to meet all of your insurance needs, from home, renters, flood, windstorm, auto insurance, commercial insurance, and more. We stand ready to help you get the best rates affordable in the area. Please give us a call for all of your insurance needs.
Hi, my name is Tracy Conyers, Realtor with Keller Williams. I am your community resource realtor. We have down payment assistance that will help you through this process to save you money, and that's what we're looking forward to. Again, give me a call at any time.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm Gregory Clark with Legendary Inspection Group. We're just a local home inspection company here in servicing Southeast Texas. So whenever you're ready, after you work with your lender and you guys work with your agent and you find a beautiful house and you're ready for me to go ahead and inspect it, just feel free to give us a call. We'll definitely come out as soon as possible and give you everything that you need regarding your home inspection. Thank you very much.
Hey y'all, it's Reeva Williams and I'm with the team, HomeOwnership Dream Team. Guess what? You guys, man, y'all are in some great stuff. Man, we've been having some great fun with these guys. We've been learning about the credit. Get your credit fixed. It starts and ends with the credit. And you don't want to miss this. We got some repairs, man. They could be a counselor, all of that good stuff. And I'm just happy to be with the team. And guess what? One shop stop. We do everything here on the Home Ownership Dream Team.
That's right. Woo-hoo. Yes, ma'am. And that was a good question, Ms. Williams, when you were asking about the bankruptcy.
Absolutely.
And clients being turned around and everything. My thing is, give us a call. Talk with us, find out, see what's going on, and it may be an easy fix. You may just not need the whole credit repair process. You may just need to pay some debt down. Actually, with your credit card debt, the magic number is 30%. I'm gonna give that to y'all, 30%. So if you go out there and you have a credit limit of $1,000, that credit card needs to be at $300.
Wow.
So that's free, but you can give us a call. We thank you guys for tuning in to the show. I'm so glad Miss Gilda's here, Miss Newman is here, Miss Conyers is here, Raymond Lewis is here, and myself and Miss Reeva Williams. We're just so glad that y'all have tuned in to the show today. We have plenty more information for you guys. And we just happy and excited to be a part of a team that actually wants to see everybody win.
Absolutely.
You know, we're here in the city of Beaumont. We're trying to do great things in the community. We're trying to make sure nobody is left behind. No question is a dumb question. So if you have a question, please inbox us. Find us on Facebook. Each one of us have individual Facebook pages. If not, someone knows somebody. And we hate that Mr. Gregory Clark is not with us here today with Legendary Inspections. He's a very great guy, and we miss him on today. But we want to thank y'all, and we want y'all to tune into us to the show on next week.
Don't miss this.
Don't snooze, you lose.
The Dream Team. The Home Ownership Dream Team. Tracy Conyers. Gregory Clark. Chantel Newman. Bridget Gilder. Raymond and Stacy Lewis. The Home Ownership Dream Team.